everybody. This is Darth Coco from Darth Coco Productions, and that's right. Today, none other than Jedi Master 98, aka Jack Barrett, aka the voice of Alfred, in my Batman saga. So say hello.
Hello, everyone. Hi.
So today, as the title of the stream suggests, and the song in the intro, we're gonna be reviewing the recently the late movie that just came out, which is Justice League of DC, the DC. It was directed by Zack Snyder and Joss Whedon, and frankly, I think Joss Whedon saved that movie. How that movie would have been if freaking Snyder had continued directing it. I'm glad he was replaced by Joss Whedon. You know, considering the circumstances on Snyder's end, unfortunately, but. Yeah, I'll just pull stuff to look more professional about this review. So Justice League. We have the returning characters, Superman and Wonder Woman. Let's go to IMDb. Yeah, let's make it a very professional review. So I'm here on I am freaking whatever. So we have the returning characters of Batman, played by Ben Affleck. We have Henry Cavill as Superman and Clark Kent. Amy Adams as Lois Lane. Of course, what's a Superman-related movie without Amy Adams these days? We have Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Very, very amazing Wonder Woman we got here. Miller as the Flash, aka Barry Allen. Noah Khal Drogo as Aquaman. Ray Fisher as Cyborg, Jeremy Irons as Alfred, Diane Lane as Martha Kent, many, many, many more. That I basically just named the main characters there, and some of the secondary characters. Frankly, I enjoyed the movie. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much. Enjoying the movie, but I would, and I didn't think I would. So, great job, Joss Whedon.
Same on your boat, mate. I really, really enjoyed it. A little bit hesitant on going into the cinema because obviously we've seen previous DC movies, not all of them, but some of them have been up and down recently. But I think with the Justice League, I think it's kind of similar to The Force Awakens in a way. They played it safe. They didn't want to go over the top too much. But I was really impressed with it. Obviously, when I went to see it Saturday night, it was excellent. Saw it with about 6 or 7 friends. We got premier seats as well, so comfortable seats as well. They were brilliant, and yeah, like I mentioned, I think all it was similar to The Force Awakens, where they played it safe. To be honest, I thought the action was clever. It was good to see different aspects and different characters from previous stuff we've seen before. Obviously, I think as DC fans, we kind of knew that there wasn't going to be Green Lantern in it, but we did see a Green Lantern in the film. Attacking the main villain. I don't know what his name is, but we'll probably find that later on out in the stream. So we did see a Green Lantern in a way, but due to the unfortunate box office rankings when Ryan Reynolds played Green Lantern, it kind of went downhill a bit. But going back to your point, I enjoyed it, and it was just a plain, safe movie, and yeah, I thought it was good. I enjoyed myself. Really enjoyed it.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, nice one.
So I'll be talking about the movie in some more detail a bit. In just a bit, I'm gonna read about a couple. We got a comment in the chat. It says, "Hey, Darth, peeping Marvel's Daredevil right now on Netflix." Nice. Indeed, it is, man. If you've never checked out Netflix Daredevil, very good show. You're still going strong on Stop Motion Challenge November. Yeah, dude, I was gonna. I didn't think I was gonna be actually be able to make this a thing, but surprising myself every day this month. So yeah, and also, by the way, new video coming soon. I animated everything. I just need to edit everything and release it before midnight. I really going to break my promise today. It happened really, but yeah. That being said, today coming out, so be sure to stay tuned. Maybe a couple hours after the stream has ended, the new video will be all right up on my channel. So stay tuned. That being said, let's get back to Justice League. So we have I've enjoyed Justice League on the edge of my seat, as they say, for most of the movie. Really, the beginning, you know, the beginning of the movie with the that interviewed Superman, and what was that? I mean, we saw Superman's face. It looked like Superman, but it looked CGI. And turns out that CGI because Henry Cavill. It was during the reshoots of the movie, and Henry Cavill had a mustache because he was filming the next. He was filming the next Mission Impossible. He's the main antagonist in that movie, and so he couldn't shave the mustache. So they filmed him with the mustache and just CGI'd the mustache out of the takes. I find this hilarious. Really, it was very noticeable. They did do a great job hiding the mustache, but it still looked very much like CGI. Like when they did Leia back in Rogue One, it looked kind of like that. If you think about it, think about this matter, Jack.
Well, for one, I did not know that Henry Cavill obviously had a mustache and had to be CGI'd. Yeah, it was quite a funny one. Like, obviously, we see these youngsters asking Superman questions and everything, and he looked kind of a little bit awkward and didn't really know what to say, which I thought was quite amusing in a way. But despite obviously what happened to him in the events of Batman vs Superman, it was nice to see him back in the big screen again. Obviously with Lois Lane and obviously the rest of the gang. But yeah, going back to your point, I did not know that was a CGI scene. I mean, to be honest, I didn't really notice it really. So yeah, that was about it.
All right. So yeah, after that awkward beginning for the movie, we go right into the the Zack Snyder signature intro, and that one was pretty awesome. I really liked the song that they used, and the sequence itself was really great. They used the song called "Everybody Knows," which for it tell you guys about the song. Sigrid, the artist. It's "Everybody Knows" by Sigrid. It's a song that they made for the movie, and I really like this song. At least I'm listening to it. I've been listening to it every day since I've seen the movie. I really like the song. Very, very dark, and it was fitting to the sequence because it was the sequence was basically right after the events of Batman v Superman. We see how everybody is dealing with Superman being dead and all.
Yeah.
We see Martha Kent losing her house. We see everybody kind of mourning and doing their as long story short. So yeah, that sequence was great, and setting a trap for a parademon by some other crooked or other some other gangster or some other criminal ambushes him on a rooftop. He makes him piss his pants. He did piss his pants, but figure of speech. But yeah, he makes him go scary and makes him be afraid, and just parademons, they can smell fear. So he manages to trap one on that rooftop. They have the scene where they fly across the building, around the building, and then he traps them in his net. But then and he left some kind of goo or blood on the wall there. Criminal goes, "Damn," or something like that. I don't recall what he said, but like, yeah, he didn't just steal something. Like you're just gonna leave him on the rooftop. You're not gonna arrest him or anything, right? Jack, about this scene.
Yeah, I thought that scene was alright. Obviously, Batman was in a state of trying to capture that weird looking thing. What else can I say about it? The only thing I can really say about it is obviously Batman got his way. Like, obviously, fired his gun, or like extension gun, whatever it's called. Obviously, pressed it and obviously dragging him over the rooftop. All I can say about it is Batman just gets his way easily. Like, no matter what gadgets he's got, no matter what mood he's in, he will get answers if it is dragging people over the rooftop and then screaming like a little girl. So, despite what happens, Batman's just getting his answers, really. That's all I can say, really. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Great. Okay, so then we have I don't remember all the scenes in the right order. But like next thing I remember, we have this with Wonder Woman kicking some ass, dodging bullets with her bracelet.
And it's in London. Yay, London.
London, yeah. Yeah, very badass scene. It was great. I can't say I would tell the difference between a Zack Snyder directed scene and Joss Whedon directed scene. Obviously, there would be some kind of some hints. For example, the first sequence, the slow motion sequence, is all Snyder because that's his signature move on every superhero movie. And the CG, the most of the CGI was directed and remastered, I guess, by Joss Whedon, who also directed the Avengers, the two first Avengers, I think. He did. I don't remember if he did direct the. But yeah, but aside from those two, I don't. Dialogue would be noticeable. Like if you listen closely to the dialogue, yeah, this might be Snyder that, or maybe no. This I think this one is Joss Whedon who retouched that scene and maybe the dialogue. I don't know what really happened on the set. I can just really guess, right? Uh, back to the movie. You have the scene with Wonder Woman, then Batman goes looking for Aquaman and goes looking.
That was fun. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was funny. We're gonna talk more about Aquaman later on. Then he goes. We get the Barry Allen scene in the with his dad. If you watch the CW Flash TV show, you know everything there is to know about the Flash, and you continue on learning when you watch the show. If you do watch the show, you already know what to expect when it comes to the Flash. I think Ezra Miller did a great job as Barry Allen and the Flash. I expect, but I really don't have anything to complain about. Easily imagine Grant Gustin acting in this movie. Obviously, Grant Gustin is the actor who plays the Flash on the TV show. So yeah, it felt familiar. It felt good. The Flash did. Ezra Miller did a great job as the Flash. Nothing really to complain. Same goes for what's his face? Yeah, Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Really nothing to complain about Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Goes for Cyborg. I think Cyborg was
I thought the story was really good. Yeah, you saw his struggles, and then eventually managed to overcome it by his father's help. I thought his story in that small part of the film was very good. I thought they'd done that really well. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, nothing really to complain about the new characters. They did a good job. And yeah, so we get an introduction for basically everyone. We get an introduction for the Flash, for Wonder Woman, for Aquaman, for and obviously Batman. And
in a way, we get an introduction of obviously him being resurrected and obviously shit going down in Gotham City. You could say that as a small introduction, even though it's what, well, I think it's halfway in the film, or maybe even a bit further, really.
Yeah. By the way, guys, I think I haven't really mentioned it in the title, but obviously we are talking all spoilers in this.
By the way, guys,
oh shit. We're talking all spoilers here. I'm just gonna put it in the title.
Well, people should know it is a review on the film, so they should not click on it if we're talking about it. So
yeah,
they should know in a way, but obviously with these spoilers title, it will. There we go.
Where was I? Yeah, well, we get an introduction for every character, basically. We're gonna talk about Superman later on when we get to the scene. We get some like a quick with Lois Lane and Martha Kent. I think it was the newspaper's office or something.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what they talked about. Probably mentioned Superman there.
Yeah, I can remember they were just talking about Clark and what an influence he was and what happened. Really, one thing that I did really make me laugh about Aquaman was, I don't know if it was before or after he met Batman, he saved a man in the water. And he obviously had a shot of whiskey. I thought we said that's on him.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was before we met Batman or after, but that was quite funny from Aquaman. Because you think, oh, Aquaman's in, I don't know, the sea or rivers most of the time, thinking, wow, he drinks whiskey. Wow. Like, that was funny. Just bungs the guy on the table, wakes up, oh, okay. Takes the bottle of whiskey. It's on him. I've got nothing on me. He's paying.
Yeah.
And another thing that would make me laugh, obviously, as you mentioned, The Flash, but the actor who played him, I thought he was funny. And he was, I wouldn't say stupid, he was daft in some sense. But he was funny. Like, he had a heart of gold you could rely on. He was like, so what's your power? I'm rich. You just see the doors come down. Like, oh, he's rich. Yeah.
He is smart. He is smart. Barry Allen.
Yeah, he is smart on what he does.
Plays kind of stupid for the comic relief.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, he has a brain. He is a smart guy, but he's just daft, which is a good thing, because even if you are daft,
kind of like
he's got a heart of gold. Right.
Yeah, he's kind of like the new Spider-Man for the MCU now.
Yeah.
He does kind of remind me of the X-Men version of Quicksilver, which is also the speedster. We're gonna get to that also later. So yeah, we had Lois Lane and Martha Kent. Then the scene later on, we get scenes with the Amazons. The freaking mother boxes are waking up and summoning for the movie. And Steppenwolf kind of kills everybody, but
he kills people in his path.
Yeah, he basically wounds or kills everybody. And the Amazons send some kind of beacon to Wonder Woman that is what alarms her to get back to Bruce to talk about forming the League. And then in Cyborg, in the meantime, he manages to figure out something in his suit. Yeah. Where he sees everybody's identities and who's who, and he tracks down he tracks down Batman and Wonder Woman. He kind of follows them. What all this is about.
By the river, there was a good line that Wonder Woman mentioned about, obviously war hasn't begun. It's already started. Like, we are in the middle of it. Like, I thought that was like a good quote to add in the film, because obviously we know from the start that a war, but she knows because it's stuff. It has happened before. Like, say Atlantis, it's happened before. The humans, it's happened before, and obviously with the Amazon and her tribe, it has happened before. So they know what to expect, even though the war has only started. Yeah. From her point, saying we're already in it, where people go, well, it's the beginning. she knows what to expect no matter what happens, which is a good bit of dialogue.
Yeah, in that scene, I was like, it's like they gave Wonder Woman all the kind of dramatic lines that the war's already begun.
Yeah, and another thing I really liked about her role is obviously the Wonder Woman film was great, obviously set during the First World War and everything, but it just shows how quick she's adapted to human life. Like, fair enough, she was in one, obviously, if you've ever seen Wonder Woman, go see it because it's excellent. Obviously, I mean, it's all, we know it's fake, but First World War she was helping French civilians, British soldiers, different types of soldiers, no matter what background they came from, civilians and everything. And she has been through a harsh and basically a terrible road because obviously she lost the lover of her life in Wonder Woman. I forgot what his name is. It's Steve something, obviously.
Yeah, Steve Trevor.
Played by Steve Trevor, obviously played by Chris Pike, who plays Captain Kirk in the Star Trek films. And obviously he hit her bad. Obviously we see this scene later in the film where there's confrontation between her and Bruce. But you could say that she has been through the wars in a way, but like we've seen in the opening scene of her in it in London, it just shows you how quick she has adapted to human life. While she's doing the sculptor. What was you up to, Diana? Oh, nothing much, just to use. Like, she's just adapted so well to human life, and she's just taken the grasp in the palm of her hand and said, right, what's happened in the past, it's still a terrible thing, but I'm going to try and make the future better. And to be honest, watching the film, I thought she did have quite a big role. Say, I mean, you could argue that she had a big role as, say, a male cast member in a superhero film. Like, she kind of was on the fence with Batman. Like, his and her role was similar, which I really enjoyed. And obviously, Gal Gadot, who plays Wonder Woman, is an incredible Wonder Woman. She's fantastic, brilliant.
Yeah,
we really like Wonder Woman.
Yeah, you gotta give props to Gal Gadot. She really did a good job as Wonder Woman. Nothing to complain.
Also fit as Hook. Very attractive lady. Just want to put that out there. Very attractive lady.
Yeah, she is very pretty. Very
pretty, Master B. Very pretty, Master Bruce.
Yeah.
Get old Alfred, eh?
Yeah, good old Alfred. So speaking of which, Alfred did was obviously in the movie. He wasn't in too many scenes, but when he was featured in the scenes, it was nice as usual to have Alfred in the scene, right?
Yeah, I thought as much as we had of him, I thought it was right. But obviously, there were some fans, obviously, who like Alfred, like myself. I thought what we got of Alfred was good enough. Like, there was banter between him and Cyborg. I'll take it as Alfred. Sorry. Do I know you? Sorry. Master Bruce, who is this guy? Who is this guy on my device? But yeah, Jeremy Irons, I mean, I'll say we've had so many legendary actors play Alfred. So Michael Caine, Jeremy Irons, me. As legendary. Oh, joking. Only voice actor, but what I'd like to say, what we got of Alfred, it was fun. I really enjoyed him, and but yeah, obviously Batman, Superman. What a bat cave, eh? What a bat cave! So lovely river, lovely area, lovely path.
How the Flash explored the bat cave in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, beautiful bat cave. Like all these gadgets, but what a way up from the river. Beautiful area of Gotham. So yeah, nice one. Good old Alfred.
Yeah. So yeah, they have to recruit everybody. So Batman goes to recruit the Flash. He obviously already tried to shoot Aquaman, but he said no. Um, then Wonder Woman manages some sort of to recruit. She does manages to she does manage to. It was kind of sketchy though, because at first he was hacking to Bruce's computers. He was kind of putting words on the screen. He was kind of shy. He didn't want to show himself too quickly because he didn't know if to trust them or not. But then they met face to face with Wonder Woman. It worked out. So we get our first four characters for the League. We have Batman, Wonder Woman, and they go track down Steppenwolf, Aquaman. But before that, Aquaman. There's a situation in Atlantis, obviously, because the are in Atlantis, and it summoned and like Steppenwolf was drawn to it, so he stole it. There was a little action scene there, and kind of developed the Aquaman story arc with that other character. I don't remember her name. Really get what was happening and what they were saying. There's some sort of story there, and basically I think it's kind of like Thor. He refused to take the throne of Atlantis or something like that.
Yeah.
But then after what happened with Mother Boxes, he decides eventually to join and then we get the scene with Steppenwolf when they track him down, and there's the rescue scene that they're rescuing a bunch of Steppenwolf kidnapped to get answers to where's the third Mother Box, because there's this whole backstory of when like 5,000 years ago Steppenwolf had the three Mother Boxes, and he tried to take over some world, but then to take control of Earth. He tried to take control of Earth, but like the Amazons and the humans and the Atlanteans and the gods from the Greek mythology and the Green Lanterns, and I think even the Kryptonians,
Yeah.
they all teamed up together to take him down.
Yeah.
They did manage to defeat him and kill him, because obviously he returned 5,000 years later. But there was a huge hype when we actually saw one of the Green Lanterns there.
Yeah.
He got knocked down. I think he died. Yeah, he died, and his ring flew away. And that makes you think, hey, go to Hal Jordan 5,000 years. But
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I wasn't surprised, but obviously, like I mentioned about the start, what I thought about the film. Obviously, from fans like ourselves of DC, I mean, I wasn't too sure why a Green Lantern wasn't involved, but obviously, a couple of weeks before the film was made, they had the Green Lantern film on TV on one of the stations here in the UK, and I watched it, and it wasn't the greatest film in the world. I mean, it's clever, all the characters and some of the effects and everything, but it wasn't that great. Like, at the box office, it did suffer a dramatic fall And I was thinking, I think the reason why, I mean, this is my personal reason. I think the reason why they didn't include the Green Lantern is because it did bad at the box office. I don't know if that's your point as well, but what do you think? Why do you think they didn't really include the Green Lantern? Was it because it done so bad at the box office, or was it a massive risk for uh, obviously using Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern, or was it something else? What's your personal opinion on not including the Green Lantern in the Justice League film?
I mean, it might have been a factor. Maybe there's some other reason, but yeah, I think it might have been a factor in Green Lanterns in the reboots so far. But I think we will eventually get. I think it was announced that we will get a Green Lantern reboot in the future. Um, Speaking of the scene, back to the flashback scene with Big Battle 5,000 years ago. I fucking loved that
That
scene.
was good. I really enjoyed
Uh,
that.
really great. It reminded me a lot of the flashback scene first Hobbit movie
Yeah,
when they when it tells Bilbo and everyone else about Thorin's origins, like when they tried to take back
yeah.
Moria,
Mm.
but it was taken by the orcs. They had to defeat Azog, um, and he got his arm chopped off, and the orcs had to take him to and retreat, and it was kind of similar to that. I think. What do you think, Jack?
Yeah, going back to what you just mentioned, obviously I've recently watched the Lord of the Rings films a couple of weeks ago. I was thinking it kind of has that effect with some films who do flashback scenes. Obviously, as you mentioned, Lord of the Rings done it. Off the top of my head at the minute, I can't think of any other films that have done it, but like you said, the battle and everything, what I really liked about it wasn't rushed. They took their time. Obviously, they mentioned previously about the Amazons, obviously the Green Lanterns, the Atlantis, and obviously the Kryptonians and everything. But yeah, I just thought it wasn't rushed. It was real. It was well written, and we just got a glimpse on what power can do to certain villains. Obviously, we know that he came back and wanted a mega box again, but it just shows you what the power and what it made this character become. Like certain aspects of power and greed and money, it just can just drown people in a matter of instance. And also, that's what happened to the main villain in the Justice League. So that was good on DC's behalf. I thought they structured that really well. That was a It was a good scene. I enjoyed it. Nice one. Well done.
And also, I forgot to talk about J.K. Simmons as Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
He appeared earlier on, and again, nothing to complain about. It was pretty comic book accurate if you look at the facts. He's wearing glasses, he's got a mustache, he's a police officer. Anything.
Same with Alfred. What we got from him was just right. Not too much, not too little.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just the right amount of what we need. Good Gordon or good Alfred. So then they rescue the hostages, the people that Steppenwolf kidnapped, but Steppenwolf escapes.
The Flash was funny. Batman.
Yeah.
Just rescue.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah. There was this part where get some kind of Quicksilver Flash scene where he runs in slow motion, running, and he touches Wonder Woman's sword to give it back to her. He slips and falls. I think it's very funny because it's kind of like a fuck you to everyone who thought, hey, this is just like the Quicksilver scene. Oh, and then you realize, never mind. Yeah, I like that touch there.
Well, that scene as well, he got acid on his armor. Or was that another?
Yeah, yeah. That's Parademon Blood, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, then they go down to the Gotham Harbor. And Steppenwolf manages to escape. And then Aquaman comes to the rescue, and they all go up again. Cyborg, and with the third mother box this time. That one was used to bring him back to life because he was dead. Yeah, with the mother box and his dad was the head of Star Labs. He brought him back to life with cybernetic limbs and whatnot.
Yeah, I thought his dad and him were really good in it. Like obviously,
yeah,
at the end, him obviously getting better armor, but I thought it was a nice relationship on how him and his son managed to react. Obviously, the accident. Obviously, he lost his wife, and obviously he had a bad accident. But I thought that was really good. What's the word? Like really good rhythm when acting. Like they both done really well in them since. And yeah, good on them. Good on them.
Yeah. And so Cyborg shows up with the third mother box, and they get this crazy idea to resurrect Superman.
Yeah, let's bring back Superman.
Yeah, let's bring back Superman. We need Superman. He's more human than all of us combined. We fucking need him. There's no way to the box office without Superman, okay?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do they do to bring back Superman? Basically exactly what Lex Luthor did to bring back Zod as a Doomsday.
Yeah, we're just going back to where Gotham.
Right.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, we'll just go back to the place where Gotham got absolutely fucked by this fucking weird creature. Oh, who cares? We got Wonder Woman involved. We got Batman. We got Superman. Let's just bring him back to this shithole fucking area. Just Barry, come here. We just want you to run. Just run like hell. Just run. And it's just like, yeah, I'll come in here. I've got Superman. Ooh, I've got Superman. Oh, yeah, fuck off. Just chuck him in. I don't give a fuck about him. And just
so that scene.
I don't know.
That scene kind of.
Another thing I forgot to mention. Obviously, we go back to it. The look of Superman.
Oh yeah. We'll get to that. So that scene.
It's just after.
With them deciding to resurrect Superman. It reminded me a lot of the one scene in Avengers: Age of Ultron when Tony Stark and Bruce Banner, they want to bring to like make a vision, but then Captain America interrupts and he says, "Nah, this is not happening right here."
Yeah.
So because Batman and the Flash were all for it. Yeah, let's bring him back. Let's do this. Let's do this shit. But Wonder Woman and I think Cyborg was against it too.
Yeah.
They didn't think it was gonna be a good idea. For the right reasons, of course. We saw what happened in Batman v Superman, but away, and they go back to the Kryptonian ship that's supervised by the government now. They manage to do the thing. They bring back Superman. Yuppie! He flies out of the ship and lands on the monument. And then the Borg, Flash, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman, they go to him. But Superman back, right? He loses his shit and starts attacking them. And the Flash, the Flash tries to fast run and like kick him in the ass or push him to the side with his super speed. But hey, guess what? Superman is just as fast as you, so he can look at you while you're running.
It's just Henry Cavill's actions, just like
and that part was hilarious. The Flash was running and Superman was like, and the Flash. Oh shit! Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. And so they fight in slow motion, but obviously in super speed. But then I don't remember what happens.
Shit happens, one goes and then Batman turns up.
Yeah, then Batman shows up.
Is it Lois Lane? I can't remember. I think no, Lois Lane shows up after. That's it. Yeah, Batman shows up.
Batman shows up. He tries to reason with Superman, but then Superman chokes him and like, he won't let me die.
Yeah, throws him into the cop car.
You won't let me. And he quotes him from the last movie. He says, "Do you bleed?" Yeah. So he throws him down, and Batman he calls up the big gun, which is Lois Lane. So it's kind of a nod to Batman v Superman when the Flash says Lois Lane is the key. So maybe that's what he meant. So when Superman goes rogue or something, Lois Lane will always be the key to bring him back and snap him out of it. They did do that. Lane showed up, and he snapped out of it. Superman snapped out of his go crazy mode, and he took her to the farm, to his old house, and they're kind of chilling there. And Steppenwolf manages to get his hand on the third and last mother box.
They kiss, and he sees his mummy.
Yeah,
Martha. Is it really you? Yeah. Is it really you? Yeah, ma. Yeah, ma. It's me.
To this day, I'm still asking myself, hey, Martha, and not my mother instead, or something like that. I know Martha is not his real mother, but still. I mean, come on. You really, it's Snyder. Damn it. Yeah, I know it's not his real mother, but come on. It's his fucking stepmother. He can call her. He can call her mom. Damn it.
Yeah.
Martha. That's Batman's mother's name, and that'll be sentimental and stuff. And bullshit. Shut the fuck up. But yeah. Getting back to Justice League. Always stay hydrated. Yeah. Justice League though. They go back to the Batcave. Yeah, they're like pissed off because he's got the Steppenwolf has got all the mother boxes, but then they figure out a plan. Come down and like Wolf's plan is to fuse all mother boxes together, and that would to reshape the world. And so the solution that they found is that Cyborg can separate the as long as they're not fully connected, as long as they're not fully fused. They go to Russia because that's where Steppenwolf is now. They track him down. They have a battle scene. There's this funny scene before that, when they're in the like in Batman's freaking battleship or something. Aquaman's like, yeah, we're all gonna die, but like, yeah, you're probably helping the enemy, and you're fucking gorgeous, and then fucking hot.
Yeah, you're hot.
And then we see that Wonder Woman actually discreetly lasso of truth or something.
Yeah.
And that's why he was acting kind of
happening. I'll see.
And then he's like, I don't want to die.
Is it obviously before that we see obviously Batman? He's injured, isn't he? Oh, something's out of place. Like he's out of his socket. We just see pop it back in, and obviously he feels terrible in what he said about Steve. Obviously, the love of her life who got killed in the Wonder Woman film. That's about it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, it's only a small scene, but we know from what the certain extent that Bruce feels terrible what he said about Steve. Like, obviously, we know from the Wonder Woman film he did get killed off, and obviously she was very upset.
We have this final battle scene. Then Superman. There's a scene with Lois Lane, and she's like, they need your help. And goes, yeah, I guess I kind of owe them one. Yeah, fuck yeah, you owe them one. No shit.
Look what Lex Luthor done. You fucked up the city. Just to come in and save their ass.
Yeah, it's not like Batman helped save Martha. Nah, it's nothing really. You owe him one. Now you owe your life, faggot. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think Superman had the cheesiest and the most generic lines in the movie, really. And yeah, sorry for saying the F word earlier. The other F word is gay, but but yeah, you owe me your life, faggot.
Not in a rude one. Not in a rude way, that word.
Yeah. I guess I kind of owe him that one. So he goes to help everybody. He does smile in the movie. So
yeah, we do see him smile.
He's not sad anymore. He's not a sad puppy anymore.
His laser eyes. He's obviously his breath with the ice. I thought it was funny when one thing I like to point out is Batman's suit when they go to Russia. It is beautiful.
Yeah,
the big
beautiful.
bat across the chest. Obviously, we are well-known Batman fans. Like, we know most of the suits, and the chest plate of the bat is beautiful. Obviously, it's goggles, it's mask, but it's got such a sick suit with bits of silver, black, obviously there in the elbows and the shoulders. But his suits were really, really nice in the film. Obviously, it may have been uncomfortable for the actor, but when they go to Russia, his suit with the silver and black is really, really nice. That's just what I wanted to point out. Really liked his suit. Really nice. And we saw the Batmobile. We saw the Batmobile again.
Yeah, we did. Batman was for like 90% of that scene. He was on the Batmobile, demons with Aquaman and Cyborg and
Yeah.
and
Didn't he lose the gun? Didn't the gun?
then
He had two guns, but one got torn off by one of them things.
yeah, I think like the doors of the Batmobile got torn off.
Yeah, he lost the gun as well.
Yeah, Superman finally shows up. He helps the Flash evacuate the city, or whatever that was. Like the Flash is running, trying to get the car with the civilians start again. He runs it super speed to run away. And then on the other side, you see Superman lifting up a building.
Yeah,
chilling.
He's like, yeah, Superman can do stuff so good.
Yeah, you forget he's that strong, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Christ's sake.
Yeah, but then eventually
he managed to hold off the whip, the lasso of truth. Like, yeah, I've got one arm. Yeah, you got Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and the others. Yeah, I can hold this. Look at my gun. Look at my biceps. Yeah, I can hold this off.
Yeah.
But he's such a so casual. They're like, they're trying to get it. And Superman's like, yeah, I've got my bicep out. Got the lasso of truth around me. Yeah, I'm just holding it.
Yeah.
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 I'm Superman.
So then, skipping to the end of the battle, the Superman shows up. He helps Cyborg separate the. They manage to kick Steppenwolf's ass. He ended up being defeated by Scared, and that was his mistake because the parademons are attracted to fear. Out of the earth, and they used the mother box to not to really reshape the world, but like make it
calm, really.
Like kind of reverse what Steppenwolf already did with what he managed to do, and so they defeat him. He's not dead. He's out in space again.
I did like Superman's entrance. That was good.
It was good. It felt like only his. It felt like he finally knows how to be good old comic book Superman. You know.
Yeah.
He finally knows what's being Superman is. You know. Not the sad puppy anymore. He can smile now. He can make silly jokes now.
I mean, we didn't see him in the telephone box do that or nothing like that. Obviously, we saw his laser obviously come from his eyes. We saw his strength. And we see the building. Obviously, Flash is like, how the hell was he lifting that? We've got Flash like literally super fast for the car. He's like, this guy, like he's got a bloody building. And then we obviously he uses his breath with the ice. I think so. What we got of him was sick, and his outfit is just really nice. Superman, the big S, the red and white colours of the United States flag with a bit of white, really really nice.
Yeah. So then at the end, they defeat Steppenwolf. Batman buys the bank.
He just says it so casually. Thank you, Bruce. How do you do it? I bought the bank. Like, yeah. I bought the bank.
Yeah. Batman gets his old house back because Batman bought the bank that took it. And, that's really the last thing that I remember from the movie before the credit.
Did you see the cutscene with Superman and the Flash?
Yeah, exactly. So now we get to the post-credit scenes. There are two of those. First one is and the Flash getting ready to race. That's kind of a nod to like comic covers and the actual time where the Flash and Superman raced in the comics, and so that's that. We don't know who wins because we don't actually see them race. They just begin to race, and then we go back to the credits. The second credit scene is I was really surprised, but we get Deathstroke. He broke Lex Luthor out of Arkham, or out of prison, or maybe he didn't make. Like Lex Luthor is out of prison. That, long story short, he's out of prison. He's on his yacht. He summons Deathstroke. He wants to form his own League of Injustice to fight to get his revenge on the superheroes. And we see Deathstroke's suit and face. And, Deathstroke being played by Joe Manganiello, and Lex Luthor again. Freaking Jesse Eisenberg coming back up, but now he's bald. Yeah, that's it really. That's it. For the part where we finished covering the entire movie. It took us like an hour, but
all the important points, basically.
Yeah, all the important ones. All in all, what I thought of the movie, I enjoyed it a lot. It wasn't dark like the other ones. It finally felt like a true superhero movie. I hated when the other ones were dark, like Batman v Superman and
Suicide Squad.
It wasn't even a superhero movie. It was bullshit.
Yeah. When you say dark, what do you mean dark? Like at fighting at night, or do you mean?
When I say dark, well, when you compare with Batman v Superman, there's practically no humor in it. Most of the scenes are during the night, because obviously Batman shows up at night in Gotham and fights crime during the night. But again, like during the night, the battle scenes are during the night. There's no humor. It's very serious. Superman does not smile, doesn't make any jokes. It's kind of depressing, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of depressing. But then Justice League, it felt a lot like the first Avengers movie. At least to me. It reminded me a lot of the Avengers movie, because that's the first movie where everybody assembles to defeat the bad guy.
Yeah.
World. And it obviously they didn't get along. Immediately, but they managed to
overcome that. Well, you could say, obviously, in the Avengers, they managed to overcome it quickly when times got serious. When the ship got attacked, obviously, there was kind of a little bit of tension between Iron Man and Captain America, but they managed to obviously put those issues aside and eventually resolve the stuff. And I don't know, in all the films, we say Avengers, the first Avengers and the second one, you could say there's moments between Iron Man and Captain America. But if you think of it, some of the troubles that happen, you could mainly blame Tony Stark, obviously, for revealing his identity in the first Iron Man. The second Iron Man with obviously all the Stark weaponry and everything. And obviously throughout the Avengers.
But it's also S.H.I.E.L.D.'s fault.
Yeah, it's basically all S.H.I.E.L.D.'s fault. I think he's given them too much credit with all the stuff is provided for them, really. Like Shield is responsible in a way, as well as Tony Stark. I think the big mistakes for him was obviously revealing his identity and basically giving weapons and which other countries can use and try and replicate maybe an Iron Man suit or Stark missiles. You see what I mean? Like there's tension, but they eventually managed to resolve it. But you could kind of say it's Iron Man's fault in a way, but mainly Shield's.
Yeah.
I mean,
So basically, what happened?
What do you think of that? Do you agree? No.
Yeah, it's very logical. But then when we look at Justice League, we didn't much tension with the teammates because they had I don't know, it was you could say it was a bit underdeveloped, but nothing too major, like nothing. It didn't feel rushed like the other movies, for me at least. The story, I like the story. It was pretty well executed. I don't really have anything to complain about regarding the story. The effects were great. The actors were great. I am very satisfied with Justice League, and now I look forward to see more. To see more DCEU movie. Hopefully they take from Joss Whedon, and they learn how to actually make a good movie, and they finally slowly catch up to Marvel, because they did a great job with Wonder Woman.
Yeah, very impressive.
But then Justice League was even better, I think.
Yeah. But you could go back with DC, the Dark Knight trilogy. I know it's years ago, but you could say the Dark Knight trilogy improved it in a way, despite being Batman, a solo film with the Joker and Bane and Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it for our review of Justice League. I enjoyed it a lot. I would give it really a 9 out of 10. What do you give that movie?
I would give it a 9 out of 10. Like I mentioned at the start, I really enjoyed it. You could see it's kind of been played safe in a way, same as the Force Awakens, but overall, very impressed, really enjoyed it, and I'll definitely go see it a couple more times, if I'm perfectly honest. I'm just very impressed with it. Nothing really bad to say, but I don't know, you probably won't watch them, but if they could like just watch stuff like what we do on YouTube, like live streams, and take back, not criticism, but positive vibes and positive words to think, wow, this has been a success in a way. We haven't had the greatest run as Marvel films, but if they listen to fans in a way, it could mean something big for DC. I mean, don't get me wrong, DC, they do make good films, but there's always that, I don't know, a little bit of disappointment, but looking forward to it in a way. But whereas you look at Marvel, it's all good, but I don't know, if they just take it on the chin and hopefully improve, who knows, they could get criticism to improve and hopefully make even better DC films. But overall, very impressed and really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think Joss Whedon really needs to think DC movies. He helped a lot with Marvel. Now let him give a hand to DC, really.
Yeah, let him help DC a bit.
For the Justice League segment of this live stream, nothing much happening in the comments. There's this dude spamming the chat saying, "I'm giving away 3 iPhone 8 to my last 3 subscribers to win right now. So subscribe, and I hope you win." Yeah, but no.
I'm just gonna go to the toilet, so I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, very well. Do that. Rob hasn't seen hasn't seen the movie, so yeah, we're done. We're done. We're done with spoilers. You can watch us now. We're not talking about Justice League anymore. Yeah, Peter Studios is also in the chat. Angel Hair is in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoyed. Productions, what's up? I watched The Flash. Yeah, I watched The Flash 2 today. It was a great episode. Can't wait to see what occurs next. So yeah, now when eventually when Jack comes back, there's one more thing that I want to talk about in the stream before we for good. I mean, for good for this week. I mean, at least I'm gonna talk about the recently announced upcoming Lord of the Rings TV show. Yes, so Amazon is and Amazon and the J.R.R. Martin's not Martin's J.R.R. Tolkien's sons. They have this like agreement now, and they want to develop and eventually create a Lord of the Rings prequel. So it would take place before the Hobbit, before the Lord of the Rings, before the Hobbit. Way back, I think it would take place during the First Age. Sauron, I think. What they're gonna go with, but I have my hopes up. It'll be good. I really can't wait to see when it comes out. That's pretty much it for that on my end. Wait till Jack comes back. Nothing much really. I have a list here of subjects that I can talk about. I'll get right to it. The awkward silence. Just here. Not this. No, shit. Shut the fuck up. iPhones. Heard me, Apple? You heard me. Says the guy using an iPhone and Mac every day. Topics for tonight's stream. Yeah, all right. So, I wanted to talk about my Lego Batman project. Obviously, or subscribe to the channel for a while now. You obviously saw and the Dark Clone Rises and the next chapter that was released a few weeks ago. Lego Batman, A Joke to Die For. We have 1,000 views on the Dark Clone Rises, which is awesome. I can't believe we reached that high. A Joke to Die For just reached 2,500, over 2,500, which is also amazing. Fucking unbelievable for support. I really can't be more proud of this project. And so next year, I'm gonna be working with Jordy on the last part, which is Lego Batman: The Last Laugh. What I want to do is remaster the Dark Clone Rises. When I say remaster, I wanna maybe reshoot and and obviously add the mouth animation, and then eventually mash all the three parts together, make it to one video, release it on my channel. Maybe I'll make a DVD someday. Maybe. What I do want to do is behind the scenes video or a short documentary because I have some footage to use for a behind the scenes video. I want to get more footage. I want to throw some words in it, and yeah. Back, Jack, telling everybody about what's gonna be coming for the end of the Batman project. So the third part, the third and last part would be will be Lego Batman: The Last Laugh. Working on that next year in like maybe January or February. I'm still took a break from writing the script because obviously I'm doing this this November stop motion challenge where I release a video every day, which I still need to do today. But when I'll get back to Last Laugh, I'll finish the script with Jordi, and I don't know when it's gonna be out. Sometime next year.
Yep. Are you? Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. Are you open to suggestions, any ideas, or any extra stuff like in the future, right? Or have you got the basics?
We're always open for ideas, but we already have established the pitch for the story.
Yep.
We know what we want.
Yep.
And now we're just writing everything. We're developing all the ideas and writing the dialogues and stuff. Eventually, when that comes out, then what I want to do is remaster. That means I want to maybe reshoot one or two scenes, and obviously add the mouth animation, and then mash all the parts together into one video. And also I also want to do a documentary. It might be a long video, it might be a short video, I don't know, because I do want to talk actual behind the scenes video documentary where I talk this saga, and I want to plan in a way that really what I really want to do is like take a plane and flight over to London, to Italy, to California, to where every cast member lives, and just interview them with my camera, and mesh all the interviews together to documentary. It's like a legit.
That would be really good.
Yeah, I really want to make it a legit behind the scenes documentary. One of my biggest. It is currently my biggest project. I am really proud of it. I feel like it deserves this much more effort, and making a documentary about it.
Nice one. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, if that does go ahead, you know I'll be watching it. You know I'll be watching it.
You'll be in it.
I'll be in it, but I'll be watching it as well.
Yeah. If it does go well, you know. Uh, do you have any opinion about the Lord of the Rings TV show that they announced uh, that they want to develop?
Well, the only thing, obviously, I really know about it is obviously I was on Twitter a couple of days ago and it just popped up, and I thought, wow, I've recently, well, I've watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy, but I've recently watched them again, and massive fan of obviously most of the action scenes and everything, but it's something to look forward to. I mean, I don't know much on what's going to happen, but as far as I'm aware and what we know so far, or well, what I know so far is it's something to look forward to. A TV show. So good luck to them. That's what I can say about it. Good luck to them.
Yeah. And also, I wanted to the Batman project. I thought of a name to give for the entirety of the 3 chapters. Like if we mesh the 3 chapters into one movie name. So I thought of Lego Batman Clown or Joker's Legacy. Let me know what works. A Joker's Legacy or Legacy of the Clown. What do you think, Jack?
A Joker's Legacy.
A Joker's Legacy. Okay. So yeah,
Because with Joker's Legacy and what was the other one? A Joker's Legacy and
Legacy of the Clown.
Legacy of the Clown and obviously Joker's Legacy. With with a Joker's Legacy, people go, it's a Joker. We dive straight in. So it can either be 2 of them, but how you use it, a Joker's Legacy or the Joker, da 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 da. So I think if you just add the Joker in either title, it's just going to jump the viewer in because there are so many people out there now who are massive fans of the Joker. So Joker's Legacy or another one. But like I said, as long as you got the Joker involved in the name, viewers can just literally just jump in and go, right, the Joker's in it, far away. So
Yeah.
whatever suits you. Whatever suits you.
There's a Planet Sim in the chat says, "Where is Big Forehead Kid?" Obviously, he means Jordy. He wasn't able to make it because he's got the flu. Unfortunately, he's sick. So he wasn't able to make it to unfortunately, but I hope that he will be able to make it. Speaking of the next stream, I do not think that there will be one next week because I have this show that but like a theater play that I want to go to see, and it's on and the first like the premiere of the play is on Wednesday night, and so yeah, I'm gonna see it because one of my teachers is playing there, and I don't think I can miss it. So no stream next week, but we'll be back the week after that in December.
Towards the Last Jedi.
We'll be talking about The Last Jedi. And obviously, if you guys are subscribed to Jack, aka JediMatch98, we will be live streaming this Friday. We'll be talking, analyzing Empire Strikes Back. We've already done that. Jack already did the original, the prequel trilogy. I was there for the Revenge of the Sith and a New Hope podcast.
And Phantom.
What?
And the Phantom Menace.
And I was there for the Phantom Menace also. Ago, but I remember it now. And now next in a couple of days, this Friday, we're gonna over it at his channel, analyzing the Empire Strikes Back. So tune for that. Just be sure to subscribe to Jedi Master 98.
It's exclusive here, brand new figure, the First Order Stormtrooper Executioner from The Last Jedi. So
yeah, very nice. I look forward to see the review on that one.
A review very, very soon. The only issue I have is Hasbro, please change the packaging. Oh, but apart from that, a very rare, you could say rare in a way, exclusive. I mean, they've got them in states such as Walmart and Target, but my local Forbidden Planet, which is obviously a special shop for Star Wars stuff and any other stuff, Marvel, DC, Funko Pop, you know the drill, they've got it. So the only issue, change the packaging. Very nice figure indeed. So expect a review on him very, very soon. And tomorrow I'll be heading back down there again to get the new Wave 2 figures from The Last Jedi. Yeah.
Very great.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So guys, this is it for tonight's stream. To go over what we talked about tonight, we reviewed Justice League, about the upcoming Lord of the Rings TV show. Gave you guys a reveal what the future of the Lego Batman saga is, Lego Joker saga is, and that's it for this week's stream. So if you guys liked and enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like down below and subscribe for more live streams. We do these every week, or next week, because I already told you why. So yeah, Jack, where can people find you?
Well, guys, you can find me on YouTube as Jedi Master 98. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. You can find me on Facebook and Twitter as Jedi Master 98. I am active on there. I don't really post a lot of things, but I am active on there. So drop a message and say hi. And if you follow me on Instagram, it's Jack Barrett 1998. It's my name. You can see what I get up to and what happens in the life of Jedi Master 98. So, as always, thank you very much for Alan for allowing me on these streams.
You're always welcome.
And as always, Adam, where can people find you on social media?
So you can find me on Twitter as Darth Coco and Instagram as well. I'm active there as I used to be, but I'm kind of more active on Twitter days. But
you do have Facebook as well, but not active as well.
Recently I've been just what I'm doing is basically I just repost all the videos that I dropped during the month of November. I'm not really active on Facebook, but if you guys want, you can follow me there as well. So yeah, Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. The force be with you. Have a great day. Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye.